867 billion. That's how much money is just sitting, doing absolutely nothing, in the form of unsold cars. Dealerships are overflowing, manufacturers are panicking, and car buyers? Completely confused. But here's the wild part. This may only be the beginning. Welcome back to Car Gurus, the place where we break down what the auto industry doesn't want you to know. Today, we're pulling the curtain back on a situation that's quietly exploding in the background. America's $867 billion car pile-up. From record-high prices to record-high interest rates, massive overproduction and empty showrooms, we're witnessing a market twist so bizarre it's baffling experts. Stick around, because what you'll learn in the next few minutes could save you thousands and possibly predict the next big economic shakeup. That $867 billion number. It's not just unsold cars sitting in a parking lot. That's billions of dollars in capital, resources and debt frozen in a loop, a figure that exceeds the GDP of Switzerland. So why is no one talking about it? Because it reveals a terrifying truth. The car industry bet big and may have lost. The U.S. auto market is holding on to over 3.1 million unsold vehicles, the highest since the early 2000s. That includes brand new 2023 and even 2022 models collecting dust. Let's rewind. After the pandemic, demand for cars skyrocketed. Manufacturers couldn't keep up. Chips were missing, plants were shut down, and wait lists were months long. So what did they do? They ramped up production like crazy. But by the time those cars hit the lot, the economy had flipped. Interest rates jumped, inflation soared, and consumers, they said, yeah, no thanks. It's like showing up to a party 2 years late and wondering why no one's dancing. Now dealerships are begging people to buy. But at 7% APR or more, it's no longer a party, it's a funeral for your wallet. Here's where it gets really dark. Auto loan defaults are rising, and fast. As of Q3 2025, over 6.1% of subprime borrowers are now 90-plus days behind on payments, the highest rate since 2009. Average monthly car payments have soared past $750 a month, and nearly 1 in 6 new car buyers is now paying over $1,000 a month. And we haven't even talked about used cars yet. Used car prices, once higher than new, are now in free fall. Prices dropped nearly 12% year over year, and some models are plummeting by 30–40%. Dealers can't sell them fast enough, and auction lots are becoming graveyards of 2021 SUVs that nobody wants anymore. Meanwhile, brand new 2023 and 2024 models are sitting next to them, untouched. The result? A pricing paradox the industry hasn't seen in decades. You'd think companies like Ford, GM or Toyota would be cashing in, but instead, they're slashing production, freezing hiring, and quietly offering incentives under the table. Too much debt. GM quietly paused hiring in key plants. And Tesla. Elon Musk warned that economic storm clouds are forming, again. It's not just a demand problem, it's a trust problem. Consumers no longer trust the market or the pricing, the writing's on the wall. Unless interest rates drop fast, or consumer spending rebounds, we could see massive dealership closures, manufacturer bailouts, and an auto loan bubble pop. Some analysts are comparing this to the 2008 housing crisis, but for cars. Too much inventory. And like any bubble, when it pops, it doesn't ask for permission. So who's winning? Cash buyers, fleet buyers, and bargain hunters who've been patient. Who's losing? Dealers stuck with millions in floor plan loans, automakers sitting on billions in unsold units, and worst of all, buyers who overpaid in 2022 and 2023. They're now underwater on cars that are dropping in value faster than ever recorded. So should you buy a car right now? If you're paying cash and find a deal, maybe. But financing, not unless you're desperate. Stay informed. Best move, wait 3 to 6 more months. More incentives are coming. More inventory is piling up. The pressure is building, and dealerships will crack. You just have to outlast them. This is more than a car story. It's a warning shot. 867 billion in unsold cars tells us something deeper. And don't get stuck paying for a car that's already worth less the second you drive it off the lot. Want to know which car brands are most likely to collapse next? Or how the EV market fits into this madness? Hit that subscribe button and check out our next video, The EV Bubble, Why Electric Cars Might Be the Next Big Disaster. You won't want to miss it.